y'all didn't know, you probably knew if you follow me. You know that we interviewed Kelli Ferrell's ex-husband, Mark Ferrell. Okay, and you know she's one of the newest tight-faced housewives. She looks like a mannequin porcelain doll face, no wrinkles in her. She's tight-faced, can't even smile. She's like a dwarf. I was shocked at how short her husband was. Like how she said she was afraid for her life. I was like, Kelli, you're taller than him in heels. Like, what is he gonna do? And so she has recently hired Phaedra Parks, y'all, as her attorney. And let me tell you why, child. You know she's finna lose. When the last time Phaedra won a case? She was talking about representing Larry Reed against me. Swear, he put out the text. She was talking about representing, come in my mouth, only if you under the age of 17 Reed against me. Because I platformed DeAndre, his alleged victim. Well, I ain't gonna say allegedly no more, because in them text messages that we had put out, he apologized to DeAndre for being inappropriate with him. So what was you apologizing for? Jacking him off? What was you doing, Larry Reed? But anyway, this was his lawyer. And I saw text messages of her, Phaedra, saying, I support you, Larry, and whatever you do. I said, oh, do you now? Then she probably found out it was me. And I don't want this kind of smoke. Just let it go, Larry. They're going to let it go. Well, they ain't letting it go because you ain't let go. Underage, go. So she done hired Bobby Brown's ex-attorney, and Bobby Brown got locked up every time. Every damn motherfucking time, okay? To help represent her and fight for her position on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they haven't even started filming yet, and she already done got sat down. So they done paused her scenes because her husband is suing for $200 million for defamation, knowing that he is stating that Bravo knowingly aired false information that defamed him and his businesses. Like, he's like, I'm not on TV. They've been trying to come after him for a while to do television. He has said no every time. So Kelli somehow conjured up this divorce, I don't know, and took the kids on television, and now they're using the platform to defame him, and all he's trying to do is pay the child support that she say he owe, but he can't pay it if he keeps getting defamed using this platform at all. So here's the thing. So, you know, $200 million, I feel like that's a stretch. You know, I feel like if he went in for a cool $10 million, that would have been straight, you know, maybe $5 million. But the one thing that he's going to get her on, I'm going to be honest, he already got her ass, because, you know, what happens is when they file a case against you, it's an automatic stay. So Bravo is not going to air anything. They did it with Portia, remember? When Simon had filed that lawsuit against Portia Williams, and they froze her. She could not talk about him at all. So her only scenes was arguing with Drew and the other girls because she couldn't talk about him. But when Simon got locked up in ICE, they felt free to say, okay, he's no longer a citizen here. It's going to impede on, you know, him being able to represent himself because he was already missing court dates and everything, and that's why his divorce kind of went the way that it did, and a lot of things were enforced, and he wasn't there to fight it, is because, you know, it made it open now. It's like free season. We can film the scandal. Everybody wants to see what's going on with Portia, and I'm sure y'all are going to come watch this season to see her boyfriend and her girlfriend. I guess maybe Portia, we're going to get back to this in a second, just leave it up. I guess maybe Portia's like, well, since all my men are gay, except Simon, I want to see what it's like. Remember her first husband? Cordero. He was showing pictures of the booty. I was like, who ain't filming this booty for? As a woman, I want to see nobody want to see your fat ass. Anyway. But back to Kelli here. So Kelli is going to have a problem, already has a problem. Yes, she just opened up a restaurant and things like that. But here's the thing. She's using television to, you know, advertise that restaurant. You said Kandi was using television to advertise that restaurant. Where's Kandi now? Doing messy-ass interviews. I said, I know Kandi ain't interviewing no film guy that works with Soulja Boy 20 years ago over some gossip, and then she's telling Soulja Boy to come sit on the plate. I said, I know she ain't trying to pull her Tasha K by interviewing the friends of the friends of the friends for the gossip and the family members. What happened to her interviewing A-list celebrities? Where they do that at? Nah, her trying to infringe on my lane. Kandi, you fake messy. and you're not real. You need to come on out here and tell people you got a side that you take care of, and maybe they'll start to believe you. But anyway, so yeah, they've already sat her down, frozen her contract. She's unable to film. She's hired Phaedra Parks to fight her in this lawsuit. Who's gonna volunteer out of almost 4,000? How many we got watching on X? How many is watching on X right now? Shout out to X. How y'all doing, y'all? Our newest platform. It's fun over there, by the way. I love it. I go to bed with X. I'm like, oh my God, I really get to say what I want to say over here. Okay, unlike, just like I do on Tasha K Live. How many we got on X? Okay, but here's the thing. Jason texted me. How many of y'all gonna go let Kelli Ferrell know that she finna lose? And I know the only reason she hired Phaedra in the first place is because Phaedra is now a friend of the friend on the show, right? She ain't even got no peach. Does she have a peach?
No, she was a stand-in for...
she was a stand-in. Okay, so basically they're trying to conjure up a storyline that Phaedra is finna somehow win her case. Same thing Olga did for me. All he wants is his money unfrozen. Kelli, this is what I'm gonna tell you to do, girl, okay? Because you want to play the long game here, and I know that you think you're gonna win this, but I know how Bravo works. They don't want too much legal liability, and you knew it's best you just get that man what he wants. The only thing he wants is his kids to come off camera, which she's easily gonna lose on that, because if both parents aren't in agreement of them filming, it doesn't matter if one saying, I need them to make money. If the other parent doesn't sign off, you don't go. Just like if, you're a single mom and you have a child that's under 18, unless the parent allows you, whether he's in the life or not, to get a passport and take your kid out of the country, you ain't going nowhere until that child turns 18. The court don't give a damn. He still got rights. And so you're gonna lose on that. I don't know how you're gonna lose on the money, but you are gonna lose money fucking around with Phaedra. Child, who finna go tell her? Who finna go DM and tell her? Moving on. True story. I was 37, pregnant, and my ass was on a walker. Why? He took all my damn vitamin D. Now, even though I was taking a prenatal, he took that too, and I was breastfeeding, and he took more. I didn't find out till 3 years later that my vitamin D was so low. I took a test. Here's the test. And as you can see, severely so low in vitamin D3 that they had to supplement me 50,000 IUs, my doctor, okay, at 40 years old. I couldn't walk from my office to my house, which was across the street. I had to wear thick sole shoes just to ease up the pain on my feet. Would have known it would have been a simple vitamin deficiency. And so for that reason, I keep me some vitamin D3. Why? Because it helps the body to absorb calcium, to support the immune system so that the immune system won't cause inflammation, which will cause pain. And so this is the one that I particularly use, which is 10,000 IUs. It is flavored. I love that it has vitamin C here. You don't need to take it every day. I would suggest that you do talk to your doctor. You may need a test. Hop on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off this very potent vitamin D3, okay?